Social media has become increasingly substantial as a form of global communication and sense of connection for everyone. Sites like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter have grown in popularity by the million every day. Social sites are most prominently used as a major source of global connectivity and for keeping updated with latest trends all the time. Although social media has created a barrier between physical connectivity and engagement in today's society. Technology is consistently on the rise, therefore social media will be used even more. It has become a major addiction and habit of our generation. What is being failed to realize is that social media promotes loneliness. Texting through a screen denotes face-to-face interaction and creates a weaker bond. Also, social media has reinforced materialistic values and idolization.
So, let me answer the first question. The first question is, how often do you use social media? I use most social media almost every single day. There's not a point where I'm not using social media. I'm always either Snapchatting Alyssa a funny picture or tagging her in a post on Facebook, tagging her in a post on Instagram, sending her Vine videos. There's not a point where I'm not using social media. I'm texting her on Kick Messenger. So I definitely use it almost every single day of my life. Question 2 is, how have you noticed the effect of changes of social media on teens? It affects teens in a huge way, definitely. I see teens using social media during school. I see teens using social media when they, with their parents, when they want to have family time. Kids just take out their phones and they don't care. They're worried about the next picture. It's got to reach 300 likes, then worrying about what their family wants to spend time with them or not. Worrying about getting that funny video to your friend, then worrying about getting your education at school. So I see a really big effect on teens. So it's really high up there for teens. It's a really big effect for them. The third question is, do you think social media had more of a positive or negative effect on society? With this question, I think I'm kind of stuck in the middle between, because it could have a positive and it could have a negative. To me, I think it kind of have more of a negative effect because people don't have, people can say what they want on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. They can say what they want, and nothing's going to stop them to say what they want. Yeah. But people can also use, social media for, helping the environment, or telling somebody, telling a group of people, listen, we're going to go help clean up a park or something like that, So it could be used as, and I'm kind of in the middle with them. To me, an example would be what's happening in Baltimore right now with the riots and stuff like that. I think social media has really blown this out of proportion for people, and people are really seeing the negative stuff that's going on in Baltimore, stuff that the news is not even showing. So that's a really negative, and to me, I think it's a little bit more negative than positive. But that's just me. And the last question is, could you live without social media? No, I don't think I could. Like I said before, there's never a time where I'm not using Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or Snapchat. I'm always communicating with friends. The longest time I've probably ever been without social media is when I usually just get my phone taken away. But either when that, even that, I will always find a way around it to get on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So my answer for that question would be no. I would not be able to live without social media. Just no way. I couldn't.
Alright, how do you feel about social media?
I think social media can be a good thing. It can also be a bad thing. That depends on people's intentions, how they use social media.
And in what ways do you use social media?
I use social media on a daily basis myself for promoting my business, for connecting with friends and family, things like that.
And do you feel like it's more of a positive or a negative thing? Like social media, how does it affect youth?
Well, personally, it's affected my household in sort of a negative kind of way. With my daughter, who is addicted to Instagram. She likes to be on it daily, all day, with her friends, and that takes up a lot of time, a lot of her time, and things around the house don't get done. When I tell her to get her work done, to get other things done, she gets upset. It's an addiction, and she just wants to be on it. When I tell her to put the phone down or put it away, when I take it, she gets upset. It's just taken up a lot of our family time.
And how does it affect you personally? Like, do you find yourself more addicted to it as well? Because, you know.
I do, sometimes. Sometimes I see myself on it a lot. Facebook or Pinterest is another one, which is a little addicting. There's a lot of creative things on there, and like me, I kind of start getting addicted to it and start hoarding things to make stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
I can see. Look. You see all this?
That's funny.
It came from Pinterest.
Anyway, but yeah, so it has its good parts and bad.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Much love.